today I have 5 winning gaming cryptocurrency projects for you guys. I have huge conviction in these projects and I'm going to be sharing all of them with you today. They should do exceptionally well in the upcoming bull run and print some solid returns. So make sure you stick around. Before we get into the video, just remember nothing I say is financial advice. And if you'd like to join the Crypto Exact Discord server, link is in the description. We've just gone through a massive upgrade for the general section of the server. And also, if you would like to receive a huge amount of benefits, consider joining the Patreon. Link is in the description. The first project we're going to be talking about today is the obvious Nakamoto Games. This is a winning gaming cryptocurrency project, and it's going to do exceptionally well for a few reasons. One, simply the fact that it has Nakamoto in the title is just going to make it stand out from the rest, and that it's very clear what they are wanting to do. Currently built and utilizing Polygon's technology and sitting at $132 million market cap with an unbelievable amount of volume, 15% of that actual market cap. And for a gaming project, we have pretty good tokenomics. So let's jump into the website and deep dive into what Nakamoto Games are. Basically, they are a play-to-earn gaming ecosystem offering a nice range of games. So if we actually jump into their games channel, their games category section, we can see that they have a few different options to choose from. So if we click on play games, we can see that we have a nice list of games we can actually play at the current point. And this is growing into a massive list. I know it's taking a while to load, but they have heaps of games, an awesome amount of utility. And we can see the combination of basic and moderate level styled games that are play to earn. So these are our play to earn games. Then we have our free to play games. See, there's just a combination of nice basic games and moderately complex games out there. And we also, have our Arcade Emporium, which is more of our arcade style games. I'd like to see more games in here coming forward in the near future, but they are also offering a few different things. One is their person-to-person decks and their staking, but also on top of that is the NAKAverse. Nakamoto Games' own metaverse that you can actually utilize the in-game marketplace for. So we can see that the NAKAverse utilizes a few things, and one is being that in-game on-chain marketplace, which you can use real money in order to benefit the experience in their metaverse. So we can see there's a few things to choose from, and it's actually growing quite quickly what they're doing. And basically, you can bring all of this stuff into the actual NAKAverse, but I'm not going to deep dive into what it is, but it's just a very nice aspect of the project to show that they do have a metaverse option there. All in all, it's a great project, free to play games, play to earn games, a nice combination of different types of games, different playing styles, and incorporating their provided utility for a large audience. All in all, I think this is going to do exceptionally well. I mean, it's been doing well since the start of the year. It's only really been going up. And I can see this continuing quite easily. Sure, like gaming hasn't been running as of late, but when gaming has another push to the upside, I would be expecting this to have a nice push as well. That is Nakamoto Games. Let's get onto our second coin. The next gaming project we're talking about today is GFAL, currently looking like it wants to shift structure, sitting at a $56.8 million market cap with a solid amount of volume. Tokenomics aren't the best with just under 15% in circulation, and it's utilizing the Binance Smart Chain. Can pick it up on a nice range of exchanges as well. And what is GFAL? Basically, they're a game publishing gaming project providing ultimate games for users. So right now we can see that we have 4 games we can actually play, such as Elemental Raiders, Diamond Dreams, Jump Pump, and Soccer Legends, which are games that they have personally created themselves. And going forward, they would like to continue releasing games. And I'd like to see them continuously release games in order to not only maintain the current utility they're providing, but to increase their utility and use case going forward. It's going to be important in the bull run, especially bringing new investors in. Good following as well. They have 57.7k followers on X, and they do have an in-game marketplace for 3 of their games. Well, one of their games currently, and 2 more games coming soon. I would like to see that get up and running as soon as possible. But if we have a look at their roadmap, you know, going forward, I would like to see their 2024 section. But they have completed quite a few things, which is good. And they did start late 2021. So they have been around for a while. They are a seasoned bunch of developers, as they say about themselves. We can see we do have some big things lined up, such as Elemental Raiders, their main game, getting launched on Epic Games, on Steam. So we can see that they do have these partnerships developing, which is going to be big for cryptocurrency and Web3 gaming projects, looking to actually utilize these big players in the centralized world. I know Playa3ull is doing that, and we're going to talk about that later on in this video. Spoiler alert, but yes, I'd like to see these getting utilized, especially by these games that are producing PC level games and games that require a bit of a more powerful system to run them. Currently, the GFAL token is used in their marketplace, which we spoke about, and their marketplace, if we jump in, you can see you can get in-game items, and it's going to be interesting to see how they utilize the in-game marketplace for these two games coming soon, but they are used for also development purposes in the marketplace and also used in the games themselves. And the team is known. That's a very big thing. That's one thing I like to know about, especially when I'm investing in a project, is that team is known, and they do have quite a large list with their top team members known to the community. All in all, it's a good investment, all right? It's a gaming ecosystem developing games, and we can see that going forward, they're aiming, if we have a look at their roadmap, to get these big partnerships and these big listings for their games. And right now, you can pick it up on a nice range of exchanges, which is going to be important going into a bull run. People don't think, like, if you just have one project on Uniswap, that's really a big idea, but 99% of retail investors at the peak of the bull run aren't really going to know how to utilize Uniswap. They're just going to utilize the easiest exchanges to buy on. So we do have a solid spread of actual exchanges you can pick the project up on. That is GFAL. Let's get on to our third coin. Alrighty, the next project we're going to be talking about today is Playa3ull Games. Currently sitting at a $31 million market cap with around 10% of our coins in circulation, which isn't ideal, but if you're investing for fundamentals, this is definitely a project for you. So Playa3ull Games are ultimately developing and deploying games on their ecosystem aimed for PC gamers. And the games that they'll be providing will be a little bit more complex than the other projects we have just covered, and will require a PC or a powerful system to actually run these games. And we'll see why. So if we jump into their actual games, we can see that we have a few games to choose from, with more coming in the future. And when this actually loads, we can see that these aren't your stock standard games. As we can see here, these aren't games you can just play on your phone, and they do have a good storyline to them and a nice use case behind it. They actually look pretty fun, in all honesty. And one of the reasons I'm very bullish on this project is the way they're going to get their games to the market, and that is through partnering with Epic Games Store. That's right, they are launching their games for users to play through Epic Games. So I like how this Web3 partnership has partnered with a real-world gaming provider, and Epic Games is huge. And this really gets my attention, all right? This is really bullish in my head that they are partnering with a top PC gaming provider. And there's also a few other reasons that this project has my attention. And one is obviously being the desire to be one of the top gaming producers that we know in the cryptocurrency space, and also looking to expand their gaming options available to play, and also that they allow users to run nodes through their system and earn native coins passively. And also, the games they provide are not your average and simple games. They include a more complex aim and storyline, that sort of thing. Comparing this to something like Nakamoto Games. Nakamoto Games is those real basic games. Even OTK, those casual games to play, whereas these require a powerful system to run. And ultimately, they are producing a solid gaming ecosystem for the future. And they also, what I like, is incorporate blockchain technology in their marketplace, allowing users to purchase and sell various in-game items and NFTs, all that sort of stuff. So we can see right here that we can filter down our collection. You can currently get NFTs, and there are in-game purchases you can make, but I'm not going to cover that in this video right here. Ultimately, all right, the thesis of the project and the idea of the project is aiming to develop and deploy games and get them to a large audience, and to grow itself by providing different incentives, all right, more games to a community-driven project, and to ultimately become the largest crypto-based gaming producers that we pretty much have ever seen. That is their overall aim, and that's why I'm very bullish on the project. We can see it's utilizing Avalanche, which is going to be another hot narrative just like Solana. It's an Avalanche project, and Avalanche has been doing very, very well as of late. And we can see right now we're in a decent buying area if we want to push up, which could potentially happen, but that's not financial advice, and can pick it up on a nice range of exchanges. That's playable. Let's get on to our next coin. The next project is a project that hasn't had a very good pump yet. So for the market cap, it's actually a very good buy, and that is Delysium. And they're aiming to be an AI-powered open framework with the ultimate aim in being to build a virtual world where billions of individuals can coexist with over 100 billion AI beings or NPCs, and they all can coexist on blockchain. So straight off the bat, all right, I like the idea, and we'll cover it in just a sec. But if we have a look here, we can see their market cap is currently $25.5 million out of $142 million fully diluted valuation, which is not bad for a gaming project. And you can currently pick it up on a solid amount of exchanges. That is one of the reasons why I think this is going to do exceptionally well in the future with hype. All right, they're in an AI narrative, they're in a gaming narrative, two of the hottest narratives we're going to see next crypto cycle and in the upcoming bull run. And when this starts to take off, there is not going to be a lot of things stopping it, purely from the fact of the dual narrative combo. So let's jump into the website. So what can you actually do with Delysium, and what is Delysium? Well, basically, users can create their own virtual unique AI beings, whilst also being able to grow and develop their personalities and capabilities with time, which we can do through here. So we can see, right, you can define your own players, or your own AI character, your own AI character's twins' personality, who they are, where they come from, which is very interesting. All right, bringing AI into gaming in this way is very unique and hasn't ever really been done before. I mean, imagine if GTA 6 had the option to develop your own characters in such a deep and complex way. I think that would make the game absolutely unbelievable. But basically, Delysium has developed a virtual world where you can literally live amongst AI beings, which it's something I would personally use. Right, this is a game I would actually play. And also, another unique feature is that they can actually travel across different games, different scenarios, different media platforms, and even different communities utilizing blockchain technology. If you jump in here, you can see these are the beings you can actually create, these character identities. I'll let you pause the video and read these if you want, as I don't want this video to be too long. But it's awesome. It's really, really cool what they're doing. Cool is an understatement. So going forward, I would like to see this project doing a few things. One is producing different areas that you can transfer your AI beings between. And two, get their project and product out there fully operational so that they can bring all the utility they wish to provide to the market. This would shoot the price absolutely parabolic, but it's still in the very early stages. With that token release, the tokenomics, they aren't the most attractive, but we can see it is a nice slow release into the supply. So it's not going to be massive unlocks and massive hits, which is good in my opinion. It can naturally grow as it has been doing. And we can see from the price action right now, it is currently looking like it wants to shift. We can see that momentum has definitely changed, and I can see this taking off in the bull run, if not very soon. That is Delysium. Let's get on to our final coin. The fifth and final project we're going to be covering today is Octo Games, and I'm kidding you not when I say this. This is a literal gem. This is going to do exceptionally well in the bull run. A few of us were saying it was expensive when it was down here. Well, now it's even more expensive. And if the reason you're not buying is because it's too expensive, I think you reconsider that, as it's only at a $17 million market cap. And even the fully diluted valuation is cheap for what the project is actually offering and the statistics behind it. Let's jump into it. What is Octo Games? They're a casual free-to-play, play-to-earn gaming ecosystem with a double reward system. So you can, by just playing the games and having skill at these games, earn passive OTK tokens, which are going to be worth a lot more in the very near future and in the bull run. But just for utilizing their provided technology, which can be downloaded through the Google Play Store and the App Store. I'm actually considering getting this myself, as it's a pretty cool idea. You can earn in hand, all right, physical real-world items from partnered brands. For example, they have partnered with Logitech. That is a major company, especially for a Web3 partnership. And purely for the fact that these guys are a real world thing, all right? They're a real world app. People are currently using it, all right? People are currently using the app. And if we have a look at these statistics, right now we have 3 million registered users with 25,000 active daily users and 300,000 monthly users with a 4.7 out of 5 stars on the stores. So we can see that it's already got a massive following, an absolutely enormous following, which is very, very good for a gaming project. We have a similar project, Playa3ull. This is way better than Playa3ull. If you're considering investing in Playa3ull, I reckon you reconsider and think about this one, because this is going to be very, very big. Right? You can see the signs that it's going to be very, very big. This is like pretty crazy price action. I'm sure we could come into a dump, but I don't see this coming into a very big dump anytime soon. It's going up, all right? We can see that it's quite obviously going up, and we could have a bit of a pullback in the near future, like I said. But if you're buying long term, just hodl, buy the dips, and wait for the bull run. It's going to go extremely parabolic. Overall, it's an excellent idea. Excellent gaming ecosystem. The product is awesome. The utility is awesome. And the team behind it is doing a very good job. The only issue, right, is really those tokenomics. But for a gaming project, over 1/5 of the coins in circulation is good. It's almost a quarter of the coins in circulation. So for a gaming project, that does not worry me at all, especially for how low the market cap is at the current point. And you can pick it up on a few exchanges. One thing I like to see is maybe a MEXC listing. You know, Binance listing would be nice, but if we can get maybe a MEXC listing and a few other centralized exchange listings, that'd be very, very good for the project. All in all, going forward, it's going to be very, very good. As we can see right here, like they're partnered with brands, over 30 brand partners such as Lavono, Logitech, and many more for real world rewards. I think it's awesome. All right, very good project, good hype, good utility, and there's going to be a lot more hype growing in the very near future. That is Octo Games. All right, everyone, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like and subscribing to never miss another upload. Also, if you like that more one-on-one mentoring with a huge amount of benefits, make sure you check out the Patreon link is in the description, and also check out the CryptoAzac Discord server link is also in the description. Apart from that, I hope you all are doing well, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.